Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman of the Football History Dude podcast, and I'm stopping by this show real quick to tell you about a couple of cool giveaways that we have going on here at the network. Both are autograph books covering various topics of the NFL. The first is The Point After: How One Resilient Kicker Learned There Is More to Life Than the NFL by ex-NFL kicker Sean Conley. It goes over his unique experience as a walk-on kicker at the University of Pitt after never playing high school football. And then it gets into some of his time playing for NFL teams and so much more beyond the gridiron. The other is from author Kevin Bryant. His book is titled Spies on the Sidelines: The High-Stakes World of NFL Espionage. This book started as a curiosity, kind of a passion project to understand everything revolving around, well, Spygate. But this put Kevin down a rabbit hole learning about all sorts of espionage that has occurred throughout the history of the NFL. Both permissible and often the illicit techniques of gathering intel to try to impact the outcome of the game. To sign up for your chance to win an autographed copy of one of these books, all you gotta do is head over to sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways and sign up. That's sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways. Again, check out all the other podcasts that we have in the Sports History Network as well. But now, back to your regularly scheduled journey to the sports history timeline.
In this edition of the Sports Break, we cover the top events in sports history along with the players and athletes that are part of them for August 9th. As a bonus, we'll place the jersey number worn at the time with the athlete as well if it's available. It's all coming up for you in just a moment. Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome to the August 9th Sports Break, as we're going to go through and talk about some of the greatest events in sports history and the individuals that performed these great events that we want to remember, along with their jersey numbers for extra help in helping to establish who did it. Now, the jersey numbers we're going to talk about today are 14, 23, 29, 45, and number 99. August 9th, 1925 is where we'll start off. And we had only one time that the Sultan of Swing, Babe Ruth, was pinch hit for. And it happened on this date, and the occurrence was where Bobby Veach flied out as the Bambino, and everyone in the stands watched on and asked, why? Why? August 9th, 1946, the first time all the Major League Baseball games, 8 of them in particular, were all played at night under the lights. 1946 for that. August 9th, 1964, the Philadelphia Phillies starting pitcher Jim Bunning, number 14, had been pitching a perfect game up until the point the New York Mets in the 5th inning with 2 outs, when number 23, Joe Christopher, laid down a bunt and then beat it out, and Bunning lasted a total of 15 innings on the mound in that game. August 9, 1971, Negro League and Major League Baseball legend Satchel Paige, most famously who wore the number 29, was inducted into the baseball's Hall of Fame. On August 9, 1976, Pittsburgh Pirates hurler John Candelaria, number 45, with the Buccos, no-hit the LA Dodgers for a 2-0 Pirates victory. August 9, 1977, the NHL voted down the merger of 6 WHA clubs. Now, we know a year later that they would accept the merger, and those teams are now part of the National Hockey League. August 9th, 1988, the Chicago Cubs defeated the New York Mets 6-4 in the first official game under the lights at Wrigley Field. August 9th, 1988, the cash-strapped Edmonton Oilers traded the great one, number 99 Wayne Gretzky, to the Los Angeles Kings for a sum between $15 and $20 million. That definitely helps the cash flow when you get that kind of money coming in, but you're getting rid of perhaps the greatest hockey player of all time in Wayne Gretzky, at least the greatest scorer of all time. And quite a bit of history there. We're glad that you were able to join us today. Hope you join us each and every day for these little sports breaks, these little nuggets of knowledge that have date-specific individual numbers and events that happened, and we love to do it. You can find more sports history by going to the sportshistorynetwork.com, where there's 27 different podcasters. They're bringing you thousands of hours of family-friendly entertainment on sports history, and they're good to listen to anytime because, history never goes out of style. It's just part of history, That's a great thing. Also, visit us at pigskindispatch.com and jerseydispatch.com, where we're bringing you the history each and every day on the sporting events, teams and players, coaches, and others that are in particular important to sports history, in particular in North America. And we just love to do it, and we are glad that you are able to enjoy it with us. And by all means, for any feedback that you have or any suggestions, please contact us at pigskindispatch@gmail.com. We will be sure to answer each and every email that is sent to us. Just ask some of our listeners that have emailed us. We respond usually same day within a couple hours if it is available. So until tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. This penalty kill is almost over. I got to get back out on the ice. But thanks again for joining us for another great edition of Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. There's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel. You get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change, for she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so it
retro
was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
classics.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.